As a professional basketball player for the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie Irving has earned many titles for his amazing gameplay. He was named Rookie of the Year after the Cleveland Cavaliers selected him as the first overall pick in the 2011 NBA Draft. He's also a 7-time All-Star player. Over his career, he has amassed a net worth of $90 million. Wonder how he spends all this money? From fancy cars to iced-out jewelry, here's how Kyrie Irving spends his millions. The NBA star has always had a knack for fancy things, and he doesn't let the price deter him one bit. Our boy bought a house in Westlake, Ohio in 2014 from former Cavaliers guard Daniel Gibson and his estranged wife Keisha Cole, paying a modest $800,000 for the 2-story residence, found on more than half an acre west of the Quicken Loans Arena. This luxury spot offers 5,500 square feet of living space and features 4 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. The Tudor-style mansion built in 2007 offers cherry hardwood floors, coffered ceilings, stone accents, and a winding staircase. There's also a dining area, full bar, a walk-in closet, theater, trophy room, recording room, fully furnished kitchen, and a gaming room. However, Kyrie doesn't live there anymore. It is said that he put this mansion up for sale for about $1.5 million. Basically flipped his crib for a quick $700K profit. Not too bad. When we talk about the top basketball players' cars, we would think of the flashiest cars that money can buy. The guys like to dominate both on and off the court, and Kyrie Irving sure isn't getting left out. He has been into cars all his life, so you'd expect him to have an impressive lineup. And trust me, our boy doesn't disappoint. Here's what Kyrie Irving drives when he's off the court. The first one is a 2014 Jeep Wrangler, and boy does he love this car. Kyrie has been seen in a couple of commercials with Jeep, all of which were impeccable. It's not surprising that he decided to get one for himself. Costing over $50,000, this bad boy is the perfect blend of comfort and ruggedness. It features a sleek yet sturdy design that makes it a perfect off-road vehicle, and as you'd expect, it has the engine for it too. Little wonder Kyrie still drives his Jeep even after 8 years of its release. Another really impressive car in Irving's garage is his Audi R8. This car has almost become the exotic standard for most supercars, especially athletes, from star footballers like Cristiano Ronaldo, Thomas Muller, and the Brazilian wonder Neymar Jr., to music stars like Katy Perry and even the British royal family. Everybody wants a piece. You really can't go wrong with the R8. One of the outstanding features of the R8 is its power and speed. Little wonder Kyrie owns not one, but 2 of these babies. Why have just one when you can have 2 in black and white? Speaking of supercars, Kyrie is not afraid to make a statement. He has quite a number of supercars, one of them being a Ferrari 458 Italia. Now this is the ultimate statement of luxury. He took a Ferrari 458 Italia test drive when he was playing for the Duke University Blue Devils and fell in love with this Italian speedster. And as you'd expect, this was the first car he bought while playing with the Cavaliers. A powerful toy custom built to the boot. The Ferrari 458 Italia set him back a meager $250,000, and it's worth every single penny. With a top speed of 210 miles per hour, this car would definitely get his adrenaline flowing. If you think his Jeep Wrangler, Ferrari, and pair of Audis are not impressive enough, wait until you see his Lamborghini Aventadors. Yeah, you heard right, Aventadors, because there's only one thing better than a Lambo, and that's 2 of them. The Lamborghini Aventador is one of the most exotic super sport cars in the world, designed to showcase raging power. With a solid V12 engine and streamlined design, this baby is designed for people that love speed and power. Despite being a sports car designed for speed and efficiency, it has a roomy and comfortable interior with sleek finish that makes you want to melt from the inside. Even better is Kyrie's Aventador SV Roadster, which is basically a super upgrade of the basic Aventador. Imagine the kind of power this car puts out. Its V12 engine produces 740 horsepower, which is 50 more than the standard Aventador. In terms of speed, the SV Roadster takes 2.8 seconds to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour. Both cars combined cost nearly $1 million, which brings the total worth of Kyrie's garage to nearly $2 million. Turns out, cars aren't the only thing Kyrie loves to splash his money on. The man loves to look good both on and off the court, and that is why he invests a lot into his closet, especially his shoes. Kyrie Irving made a name for himself outside of basketball when he signed a lucrative deal with Nike, which allowed him to have his Kyrie shoe collection, a line of shoes known for its quirky and colorful design. It quickly became a top seller and earned around $11 million. Kyrie likes to design his shoes himself and tries to stick to progressive designs. He also cites his dad, who is a former basketball player and a lover of shoes, as his main source of inspiration. Kyrie wears his own shoes on the court, because there's no better way to endorse your brand than to wear it. He has also been seen sporting an off-white X Air Jordan 1 Chicago, which can cost up to $8,000 on the resale market, and some Travis Scott X Air Jordan 1 Cactus Jack, which goes with the priciest pairs, going for about $4,000. His newest edition, the Kyrie 6, retails for about $130. He says he only wears his $100 shoes once, so he can give them away to charity. However, his favorite pairs are the Nike Cortez, which cost about $183 a pop.
He even went on a small shopping trip with Complex and spent a small $300.
Even though he likes expensive stuff, Kyrie is an essential type of guy, so nothing too flashy. That doesn't mean that he does not have some expensive items though. His watch collection is exclusively precious metals, consisting of only solid gold sports watches, striking a nice balance of bling and beater. One of his favorite pieces is the Rolex Sky Dweller, which has a yellow gold 42mm case with a white dial and a tobacco brown leather strap with a folding oyster lock clasp, which cost about 50 grand. He said he got this watch to replace his father's, which he lost. Kyrie Irving has also been spotted wearing a Rolex Day-Date 40 in Ever Rose Gold on its factory president bracelet, which cost about $110,000, and a Royal Oak Offshore self-winding chronograph cased in an 18-karat pink gold case, which retails for another $50K. He also has a Hublet Big Bang original ceramic gold, which has an 18-karat rose gold 44mm case with both polished and satin finishes, and this one is a cool $31,000. Kyrie Irving also has been seen wearing some Cartier bracelets, which are another thing he can't live without. Cartier is known for their really expensive jewelry, with each bracelet costing between $10,000 and $50,000. He has been seen wearing not just one, but there are of those bracelets on one arm, two of which were gold and the other iced out. These bracelets cost nothing less than $60,000. He also owns a Cleveland championship ring which costs about $15,000. This ring consists of 400 diamonds, 14 carats of yellow gold, and 10 carats of white gold. Even though Kyrie is a big spender, he has also contributed a lot to charity. He contributed to the Rona relief donations and announced a donation of $320,000 to Feeding America. He also hosted a charity walk in 2016 to raise money for an organization that provides personal growth and employment opportunities for people with disabilities. In 2020, he donated a home to George Floyd's family, and he also paid the tuition of 9 students at Lincoln University. He also donated more than $300,000 to City Harvest on his birthday and 17 pallets of food to those protesting in support of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. In July 2020, the WNBA returned to court, but some players opted out of hitting the court due to Rona concerns. Kyrie Irving decided to help them out through the KAI Empowerment Fund. He provided about $1.5 million in assistance to the players who chose not to return to the court. In May 2021, Kyrie Irving also participated in a $500,000 seed investment for Fleeting, a black-owned commercial trucking company. I feel like the wins are even more important than the ones on the court. Yes, Kyrie Irving also has an interest in movies. It all started with a Pepsi commercial featuring himself as an old man named Uncle Drew, a character that is based on a basketball star's persona. This eventually led to a feature film in 2018 that only had a modest $20 million budget. Despite that, the movie became a big success, earning about $47 million at the box office, and Kyrie Irving signed an endorsement deal with General Mills. He's also interested in singing, dancing, and can play the saxophone. When he was younger, he made his own adaptation of the Disney series, High School Musical. He is also featured in a Disney XD show called Kickin' It, and he has provided his voice to an episode of Family Guy. There's no doubt that Kyrie Irving has a knack for the acting world. I wonder if he'll end up in Hollywood after his basketball career. And that's it. Thank you for watching how Kyrie Irving spends his millions.